Hi, it's Fiona Bennett here, and I just wanted to talk to you a bit about something I was just thinking about as how many of us during this time are thinking to ourselves that when this is all over, I will be happy. And I want to just challenge you on that a little bit because it's something that is a huge opportunity this time, although there's so many different sad things, difficult things, really horrible things going on during it. It is also an amazing opportunity of time to make change and heal if we take it. I I think that one of the mistakes that we can make is to think that just the time itself is going to make that difference for us. And yes, things are different and things have changed, but we're still the same unless we make a conscious effort to make change ourselves. And when I think of change for ourselves, I think if we're looking for change to be happy in our lives, then really we're looking at a few different things because it is a choice. It's a choice that we make if we're going to be happy or we're not going to be happy. And that seems very simple. It is very simple, it's just not very easy. I get that. I live that. I mean, I have to make that choice myself every day, and sometimes it's easier than others. But it is my choice whether I choose to be happy today or I choose to let myself not be happy today. And so there's really five aspects to how I need to consider my life. And it's my mind, my body, my emotions, my spiritual aspect, and generational. And when I am thinking about how I want to stay healthy, stay safe, stay grounded, I have to consider all of those aspects. And if there's a part of my life, just that feeling in my life where I'm like unhappy, just that feeling of unhappiness, where I know many of you know what I'm talking about, where you just can't really seem to put your finger on it. You have everything really that you think you should have. You have a nice, safe place to live. You have a family that loves you and you love, and you have a job. Hopefully you still have a job, and even if you don't, you still have resources, because in this country we have so much. We have resources, and still you're miserable inside. There's just that emptiness, that ache, that void, and you don't know what it is. It's just there. And some people describe it as feeling stuck, or feeling lost. And it's just that feeling in your life that you just can't get past. And so you have to really think about all of those aspects when you're thinking about being happy. Trying to change one of them or a couple of them may make a difference for a little while, but it's not going to make a difference to all of you. So I'll give you an example. So let's say I wanted, during this time, I have, all this opportunity here. So maybe if it's someone who's, thinking I want to get into better shape, and I've never done that, and now is my chance to do that. So I'm going to focus on that. I'm going to focus on that body aspect. So I do, and maybe I start to eat really healthy. I eat all organic. I eat all gut friendly food. I make all of my food myself now. I stop eating junk, and I'm going to feel a difference in my body for sure. If I start exercising, I start stretching, I start doing yoga every day, I take my walk every day, maybe I start running instead of walking, I'm going to start to feel my body responding in a very positive way. And in order to make those changes, I probably would have had to make some changes to my mind aspect as well. Because there's no way you can go from a couch potato to running and eating really well every day without making some changes to how you think as well. But I'm not just my mind, and I'm not just my body. And there's actually an excellent meditation by Sadhguru and Isha Kriya. And it's about that. I am not my mind. I'm not my body. We're not just those things. So changing just my mind and changing just my body isn't going to fill that space. I'm going to feel different and I'm going to feel better. And that's good. And I highly recommend people eat healthy and exercise. If your marriage was crappy before, it's still going to be crappy, whether you're eating healthy or exercising or not. If you felt, empty before, you're still going to feel empty after, whether you're eating healthy or exercising or not. So you can't just take one aspect, two aspects, and think that you're going to have what you're looking for. So it's really all of those things. It's your mind, your body, your emotions, your spirit, and generationally. And generationally is, some of us have this feeling and we don't even know when it started. It's something we've been carrying our whole lives. We can't think of a time or an event that really triggered anything. And maybe we've suppressed it or repressed it. That's possible. That's very possible. But it's also possible that it's not ours. It's possible that it's something that's been passed down from generation to generation. And maybe you're carrying this feeling of depression or sadness from your mother. And maybe she's carrying it from her mother or her father, and so on and so on. Or maybe you've been carrying it from a lifetime ago or lifetimes ago. It's possible. And it's something that needs consideration. So if we're just trying to focus on a specific incident and we're carrying someone else's pain from, 3 or 4 generations ago, then we need to heal that. And we can heal that. So I really just urge people to take this time to really do the real healing, because I know transformation is possible. I 100% believe that real lasting transformation is possible, and that you can feel not just a little bit better, and not just a little bit better in one area of your life, but like better. You can feel transformed in your life. Your life can be different than it was because you're different than you were. You're happier. You're joyful. You know who you are and what you're meant to be and what you're meant to be doing, and that you're loved and love and light. You really do know who you are. So things may come and go, and people may come and go, and things can go up and down, and you're still going to have emotions. And yet you still always will know that you're loved, lovable, and acceptable, and that you're filled without that same feeling that you have right now. I know that's possible. So there's a lot of things that people can do. One of them, the key first thing, I think, is meditation. Meditation is your window or your doorway in. And that's where all of this work happens, is inside. So meditation is really important. Another thing people can do is find someone that's already doing it and listen to them. So right now, TED Talks, YouTube, they have so many people coming on there and sharing their story, sharing their inspiration. I love Brene Brown, Tara Bach, Pema Chodron. Those are people that really inspire me, and And you probably have other names, but those are people that I really find inspiring and that really walk the walk as well as talk the talk. It seems anyway, in their own lives. So they're wonderful to listen to. And also, journaling is important. It helps you see your patterns, helps you really record what's going on. So being mindful of what you're feeling and then writing down your goals so that you can have them, recorded and then be accountable to yourself. So on paper is nice. And also, something I think is absolutely essential is to get help. To get help. Because this work, to go inside and to touch those really tender areas, is not easy. It can be very difficult to do. And we're wired not to want to do it. We're wired to want to stay safe. We've built up mechanisms to keep us from these difficult places. We've built mechanisms to keep us where we believe will keep us safe. It's not the truth anymore. We don't need those same mechanisms. We'll be okay. We'll be more than okay if we allow them to fall down, those walls to fall down, and allow ourselves to get to the truth. And it's so hard to do by yourself because it feels so foreign. It's our instinct and we're just wired not to let that happen. And really, we do need someone helping us to let that happen. And so I know that for my clients, transformation is possible because they feel safe with me and they feel safe to do that. That's a huge part of it, is having someone you feel safe with who knows how to help you. So I really, really recommend that you get help. And whether it's me or someone else, I would love if it was me because I love this work. I love to see people grow and thrive and start to really fall in love with themselves. And the difference it makes in how they live their life is just amazing. It's unbelievable. So I would love if it was me. And it doesn't have to be me. If it's somebody that you feel really comfortable with, that's a trained life coach that you're safe with, then work with that person. But you can get there. You can get there. So I just really wanted to remind you, I guess, prompt you that things don't happen all by themselves. They do happen. They are happening already naturally. And still, you need to take some action. You have to do your part. And your part is to reach out and to do your meditation, to listen to the things that are helpful, surround yourself with people that are helpful, do your journaling, and to get help. So let's get transformed together. If you want some help from me, please don't hesitate to reach out. You can reach me through my email at Bennett, BENNETT, lifelearningstrategies@gmail.com, or through my website, lifelearningstrategies.com, or I have an Instagram at lifelearningstrategiesfbennett. Any of those, or my Facebook. You can find me through my Facebook account. I'm Fiona Bennett. Any of them, reach out to me and I'd be really happy to help you, work with you, just talk to you about what it is you're looking for, how you would like to feel better, and how you can get there. And have just a wonderful day today. Do something, please, that means something to you today and something that makes you feel happy today. Whether it's have a nice walk in the not raining weather, or it's listen to something that inspires you, or eat a piece of chocolate that makes you feel lovely. So, namaste.